In this video, I want to show you the exact step-by-step process how you can start selling on Amazon.com even if you are an international seller, meaning you are not someone from the United States of America. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Tom. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I basically talk about everything there is to do with Amazon FBA, documenting my journey as a 7-figure Amazon FBA seller. So if that's interesting to you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But in this video, one of the most common questions I get asked all the time is, Tom, how do you sell on Amazon.com if I am physically not from the United States of America? So I'm physically located here in Vancouver, Canada. I'm going to be using Vancouver, or in Canada, Canadian, as an example of how you can sell on Amazon, but this applies to pretty much all the other countries as well. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you need is some sort of a company in your home country. So in Canada, we have a few different options. In the States, there's a few different options. But in Canada, I'm not sure about where you're from. Actually, comment down below where you're from, because I'm actually really curious to know who's actually watching this. Comment your city and your country down in below. But basically in Canada, we have corporation, and we have partnerships, and we have sole proprietor, right? And there's different tax benefits for every single one of those, but I'm not going to go into that. You can ask a business lawyer about that if you want to. But the first thing you need, for me, I always recommend getting incorporated. So just going to write over here that you need a incorporation. So once you get a incorporation, what you need then afterwards is to take that document, the incorporation document, to your bank to get some bank accounts. So I'm gonna write bank accounts. Now for bank accounts, there's a few different options, but if you live in Canada, these are the options that I recommend getting. So first things first, we have the Canadian account, Canadian checking account. Then we have a USD checking account. And lastly, we have a credit card as well. So I'm gonna say a credit card over here. Now, once you have that, the next thing that you need to get is something called a Ofx account. And this is pretty much where the magic happens. So you want to be able to get a Ofx account. And essentially what Ofx is a virtual bank. So I'm just going to write over here, virtual bank. Now, why do you need a virtual bank? I'm going to explain to you how Amazon actually pays you, okay? So because Amazon is a US corporation, so we have Amazon over here, so I'm just going to write Amazon. So we're all selling on Amazon.com because that's where really all the money is made, okay? So we're going to write Amazon.com. Now, Amazon usually pays you every 2 weeks, just like maybe most of your employers. So every 2 weeks, Amazon wants to pay you, okay? So in order for Amazon to pay you, they need to deposit that money into your bank account. However, the problem is that if you live in the States, as a deposit method in your Seller Central, you just put whatever your bank you're with in the States, and Amazon.com can pay that bank no problem. However, once your bank account is actually outside of United States, there's a little bit of issue. Because Amazon's bank account is in the States. Sometimes it doesn't talk, right? It doesn't talk directly to wherever your bank account was. So for me, I'm in Canada, and Amazon.com actually cannot deposit money into my Canadian bank account, which is crazy, right? So basically, that's where Ofx comes in. So Amazon.com every 2 weeks will actually pay Ofx, okay, and then Ofx then will pay my Canadian checking account. Okay, so that's pretty much how it works. Now the trick here then is to actually keep everything in US dollars, because when you are selling on Amazon.com, they pay you in US dollars, and whenever you get that US dollars switched to Canadian or switched to your home currency, your bank usually takes a fee. That's how they make their money from Forex. So if you keep everything in US dollars, then you actually don't lose any exchange fee. So what happens then is Amazon.com pays OFX in USD, right? So in OFX, you want to create a US dollar account, and then you can tell OFX to actually transfer that money into your Canadian checking account. And remember how up here we have a US dollar account? Well, that money then is going to go straight into this US dollar account. That means all your money is actually still in US dollars. And when you pay your Chinese suppliers, usually they ask for Chinese dollars, for US dollar anyway. So that way you actually don't lose any sort of currency. And just give you guys a quick hack. OFX, if you want to, let's say you have, $100,000 USD right now, right? And you want to get that converted to Canadian, OFX actually has a better rate than your bank. So if you want to convert $100,000 US, use OFX as a conversion tool, like a conversion, whatever you want to call it, and they can actually offer you a better rate, because banks, they have the absolutely worst rate when it comes to currency exchange. So I hope this kind of explains how you can actually get started selling on Amazon. Now, there's, some of the questions that I get asked all the time is, Tom, do you need a LLC in the States? The answer is no. Do not get a LLC in the States. You do not need that at all. Some other question is, Tom, do I need a US bank account? The answer is no, because all you need to do is get a OFX account, and this essentially will be your middleman. And then whenever you want money to be transferred from OFX into your Canadian checking account, you just go online and do that. So anyway, I hope this video helped you guys, and Amazon is an amazing opportunity. So I recommend you guys to actually get started selling on Amazon, especially as Canadian. And if you guys need some sort of a training material or anything like that, my partner and myself, David, we actually formed a comprehensive Amazon FBA training program, gonna take you from zero to hero, and we have tons of success students. So if you are interested in learning from me, from David, who are both 7-figure sellers, make sure you click on the link below, and we can actually offer you unlimited support, mentorship, hold your hand through the entire process so it doesn't seem so crazy. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash the thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.